Dari Utsman ibn Affan berkata, aku mendengar Nabi SAW bersabda, sesiapa yang membaca Bismillahilladzi la yadurru ma'asmihi syai'un fil ardi wa la fis sama' wa huwa as-sami'ul alim, yang bermaksud dengan nama Allah yang dengan namanya tidak ada sesuatu pun yang dapat memberikan kemudaratan di bumi maupun di langit. Dialah yang maha mendengar lagi maha mengetahui. Sebanyak 3 kali, maka dia tidak akan ditimpa bala yang datang secara tiba-tiba sehingga subuh. Dan barang siapa yang membacanya ketika subuh sebanyak 3 kali, maka dia tidak akan ditimpa bala secara tiba-tiba sehingga petang, iaitu malam. Hadis rawahu Abu Dawud menurut Syekh Syu'ib Al-Arnud. Hadis ini adalah hasan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And good morning, I bid to all watching Tuisyen Online Perlis Mengaji 2020, staying at home. Okay. I hope you guys are doing great with the new norm. Yeah. As we are aware, the school will reopen by 24th, but don't worry, only the exam classes will get involved with that. Okay. And for those who stay at home, we shall do our online study. Before we start our lesson for today, I would like to thank Majlis Agama Islam and Adat Istiadat Negeri Perlis, Kerajaan Negeri Perlis and Jabatan Pendidikan Negeri Perlis for this opportunity to share some tips on the one important aspect when you learn English, which is verb. Before I move on with the lesson, I would like to introduce myself. I am teacher Fatin Atikah binti Roslan from SMK Syed Sirajuddin, and you can call me teacher Fatin. Hopefully our lesson for today will run smoothly and you guys will benefit from it. Without further ado, let us proceed with our lesson for today on verbs, the basics in 50 minutes. Okay, now you can see on the screen, there are 7 sentences on the screen. So let us go one by one. Number 1, I am a teacher. Number 2, they are my friends. Number 3, Mr. Ahmad wears a mask. Number 4, a tiger died last night. Number 5, Sheila is staying at home. Number 6, Li Ahtat had explored the city last year. And number 7, students were not in school for the last 3 months. Okay, so you know that these sentences, they comprise of subject, verbs and objects. When you learn these, when you learn English, you always need to know the subject, verbs and object. That is the basic in English, okay? Okay, and I know that you know the subject and verbs. Okay, the subject is people or animal or thing, and the verb is the action done by them. So this is the basic in English. Okay, what I want you to do right now is, I need you to identify the subject in the sentences, okay? Remember, the subject is either people or animal. See, can you check the subject? Okay. So here are the subject. Okay, you look at the subject one by one. Okay, for number 1, we have I. The number 2, we have they. Number 3, Mr. Ahmad. Number 4, tiger. Number 5, Sheila. Number 6, Li Ahtat. And number 7, students. Okay, so that are the verbs. Okay, now let us that are the subjects. Okay, now let us identify the verb. Okay, the verb is the one next to the subject, which come after the subject. So this is super easy. Okay, can you tell me the verbs in each sentence? Okay, so these are all the verbs. We have number 1, am. Number 2, are. Number 3, wears. Number 4, died. Number 5, is staying. Number 6, had explored. And number 7, were not. Okay? So, if I were to ask you, okay, to give me example of verb, I'm pretty sure you will come out with something like playing, running, reading, withdrawing, eating, and sleeping. Those simple verbs. You will come out with something like that. And some of you may be able to come up with, like, provide me plenty more, okay? Well, for your information, they are all correct, okay? But after this lesson, you will know better and provide better example of verbs, okay? Let us look at the 7 sentences again. So we have the first one, which is am, okay? And then the second one, are. So there are the verbs. Number 3, wears. Number 4, died. Number 5, is also a verb, and is staying is another verb, okay? And number 6, had, a verb. Explore is also a verb. Had explored is also another verb. And another one is were not. So we are going to go through that, okay? In this lesson, we will look at the types of verbs, its functions, and how to use it with correct tenses. So hopefully by the end of the lesson, you will be able to identify them all and use them correctly in your sentences, plus improve your English. Okay, now look again at the screen. We are going to look at the subject and the verb together, okay? So, I know you heard of singular and plural, but did you know the singular and plural subject? And did you know the singular and plural verb? So these 7 sentences consist of singular subjects with singular verbs and also plural subjects with plural verbs, okay? So let us look at each of the sentence. We start with the number 1. I is a singular subject. It takes am, which is a singular verb, and then they, which is a plural subject, and it takes are as the plural verb. Okay, Mr. Ahmad is a singular subject, and it takes wears, which is a singular verb. A tiger, which is a singular subject, and died, which is a singular verb. Sheila, singular subject, is staying, singular verb. Li Ahtad, singular subject, had explored, singular verbs. Students, plural subjects, okay, and were not, which is a plural verb. So, did you manage to identify whether the subject is singular or plural just now? Okay, if you manage to, then it's okay for you. Okay, we can continue. You have to know this because you will be able to use this subject with correct verb only when you know whether the subject is singular or plural, okay? Now, let us proceed by looking at the table, okay? There is singular, okay, and plural, okay? If you are a bit lost, then never mind. Okay, we shall refresh our memory with simple overview, okay, which is, you can see in the table. There are singular verbs and plural verbs. For example, you can see on the slides, okay, we have is, was, sleeps, and slept for singular verbs. And we have are, were, sleep, and slept for plural verbs, okay? So, these are just example. As we go further, you will see more, okay? So, we have singular noun and singular subject over here, okay? Singular subject, okay? I'm sorry, singular noun or singular subject is over here, and then we have the singular verbs over here too. So let us go one by one, okay? Number 1, he is a good athlete. Rashid was a great singer. She laughs out loud. The beautiful woman laughed at the jokes. It sleeps under the porch. A dog slept soundly. I am learning English online. I was learning other subjects before this. I greet my friends. I greeted my siblings this morning. So we have over here, he, Rashid, she, the beautiful woman, it, a dog, and I. So these are all the singular subjects, and so they take singular verbs, which is, was, laughs, laugh, sleeps, slept, am learning, okay, was learning, greet. Okay, this is something special, okay? I is special. You look at this. You look at I greet my friends over here, okay? I greet my friends over here. Okay, you cannot say I greets my friend. I smiles, I runs, I studies. They are all wrong, okay? You need to use it like I greet without S, I smile without S, I run without S, and I study without IES. So when it comes to I, there is something special. You can see here, when it is she laughs with S. But when I greet, even though I is actually a singular subject, okay? Now, let us proceed with the plural subjects. So we have, let us look at one by one. They are the frontliners. Okay, the two boys were COVID-19 fighters. We cry a lot. Many students cried last year. You are going to learn well. You were good in English. You pay the bills. You paid the bills. So you can see here that they, the two boys, we, many students, and you, they are all the plural subjects, okay? Plural subject. So all subjects that are more than one are plural subjects, okay? They, mereka, ramai. The two boys, dua orang, okay? Many students, ramai. Okay, so that are all plural subject. I believe you guys know this well. Okay, so when a plural subject, you need to take the plural verbs. So the plural verbs are, again, are, were, cry, cried, are going, were going, pay, and paid. Okay? Do you get it now? So one subject is singular, more than one is plural. So in order to use the verb correctly, you definitely need to know whether the subject is singular or plural, especially for the present tense. Present tense ni special sikit kalau tengok. Okay. So enough with the overview. Let us proceed with the main points for today. So, as you can see on the screen, verbs. Why do we need it? Okay, kenapa nak perlukan verb ni? What's so important about verb? For your information, verb is the heart of the sentence. Okay, so why do we need verb? Number one, it tells action. It tells the actions in a sentence, like you watch, you read something, okay? You play. So that is all the action, benda yang kita buat, benda yang kita boleh lakonkan semula, okay? Aktiviti yang physical. And number two, it tells the state in a sentence. The state maksudnya keadaan, situasi. Like you love someone, you cannot show it. How do you show someone that you love someone? Okay? And then senses, okay? Perkara yang berkaitan dengan deria rasa, okay? You remember your thought, okay? Pemikiran kamu. So that is all the state, okay? Number three, it helps in telling times in a sentence. So this involves with the present tense, past tense, and future tense. So verbs play an important role here, okay? So let us go one by one. Okay, number one. So what is the purpose of verbs? Okay, number one, it tells actions. Okay, as you can see on the screen, it tells actions. Number one, clean. Okay, cuci. Cry, menangis. Okay, play, main. Climb. Okay, here, climb. Panjat. Dance, menari. Read, membaca. Okay, cook, masak. Draw, lukis. Write, tunggang. Crawl, merangkak. Drop, jatuhkan. Run, lari. Eat, makan. Jump, lompat. Sing, menyanyi. And then we got fly, terbang. Kick, tendang. Sit, duduk. Hold, okay? Macam lompat juga tapi a little bit, okay? And then laugh, okay? Gelak, ketawa. Sleep, tidur. Hug, peluk. Lift, angkat, something, okay? And smell, bau. Okay, so these are all actions. So when I ask you, student, what is clean? You can act it out. You can show it to me how you clean something. Okay, student, how do you jump? So you jump in front of me. Something that is physical that you can do. So in other words, this is actually called action verbs. Okay, So how do you use it in sentence? So this is examples which it tells actions. Okay, verbs that tells action. Okay. So we have kick, write, watch, swim, and grow. Okay. So there are many more actually, but then we are going to use this one. You look at number 1. A boy kicks a ball. A boy kicks a ball. So kicks here is the verb which tell actions. Okay. So let us check one by one. Again, a boy kicks a ball. So kicks here, can you show it to me? How do you kick a ball? Yes, of course you can do it. Okay, number 2. Aisha is writing a poem. Okay, Aisha is writing a poem. Can you show me how Aisha is writing a poem? Yes. So this actually can be shown like for example from this picture below. Okay. So a boy kicks a ball. Aisha is writing a poem. Number 3. 5 children watch cartoon together. So these 5 children is watching cartoon together. You can see it, something that is physical. Number 4. An elephant swims in the sea. Can you show me how an elephant swims in the sea? Yes, of course, by showing the picture. Okay, so you can see how the elephant is swimming in the sea. Okay, number 5, the flowers are growing beautifully. So it grows. How can you show it? Yes. Okay, from the first phase until it become a big blooming flower. Okay, so now you know what is action verb. This is all an action verb. Okay, these are all action verbs. I'm sorry. Okay, but can we take a look at number 2 and number 5? Now, you are going to look at number 2. Aisha is writing a poem. Okay, and number 5, the flowers are growing beautifully. Okay, so other sentences, okay, they have only one verb. A boy kicks a ball. One verb. Aisha is writing a poem. There is 2 words. Okay, in the middle is and writing. 5 children watch cartoon together. Only one word. Okay, an elephant swims in the sea. Only one word. But number 5, the flowers are growing beautifully. So are growing, 2 words. So what is the difference here? Okay, so you can see here is writing and are growing. You can show how you write something. You can show how you grow something. But can you show is and are? So what is the meaning of is? Can you show me is? Can you show me are? So that is belong, okay, that 2 belongs into auxiliary verb. So this is another verb. Just now we learned about action verb. So this one is the auxiliary verb. Okay. Auxiliary verbs, okay, as you can see, we have verb to be, verb to do, verb to have, and modal verb. Okay, so we are going to go one by one. For verb to be, we have is, are, am, was, and were. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with it already. Okay, you learn this from the first day you learn English. Okay, and then you have verb to do, which is does, do, and did. And then verb to have, has, have, and had. And last one is modal verb, can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, will, and would. Okay, for your information, auxiliary verbs can either be on their own or they can be a helping verb. So, let us look at how the auxiliary verbs use on their own. Okay, you can see here, the one in yellow. For example, we have the cat is cute. We use the word is. Okay, only one word, is. So this is on their own. The cat is cute. Next one, they did their homework. Okay, they did their homework. So did here is the auxiliary verb used on their own. And then we have the twins have great cars. Okay, the twins have great cars. We have have. Okay, have is the auxiliary verb used on their own. But modal verb, okay, the modal verb, they do not function on their own. They can only be a helping verbs. Okay, so let us look at how this auxiliary verb works as a helping verb. Let us see here. All of them are having breakfast. Okay, Okay, all of them are having breakfast. We can see are over here. Are works as the helping verbs and having as the main verb. Okay, we go to the next one. Do try our latest pineapple tart. Okay, do here is the helping verb and try is the main verb. Okay, let us proceed with the number 3. He had exposed the secret. So he had exposed the secret. Had is the helping verb and expose is the main verb here. And then I can give my money to you. So can is the helping verb and give is the main verb. Okay. Actually, you can drop the helping verbs, but you cannot drop the main verbs. Okay, why? Let us see. When you drop the helping verb, okay, the sentence can still make sense. For example, okay, all of them, we are going to drop the helping verb. All of them having breakfast. Okay, can you still understand it? Yes, you do. So all of them are having breakfast. Okay, they are having breakfast. You still get the idea. Okay, number 2, we are going to drop do. Try our latest pineapple tart. So try our latest pineapple tart. Okay, so you still get the idea that I want you to try the latest pineapple tart that I made, something like that. Okay, number 3, we are going to drop had. He exposed the secret. So you know that this person has exposed the secret. The idea is still there. I can give my money to you. We are going to drop can. I give my money to you. It still makes sense. But let us try dropping the main verb. I'm sorry. Let's try dropping the main verb. Okay, we are going to try with the first one. All of them are breakfast. Does it make sense? Not really. Okay. Do our latest pineapple tart. Still, the idea is not there. He had the secret. Yeah, but it's not clear. Okay. I can my money to you. Still, it doesn't make any sense. Okay. So, do you get the idea now that the auxiliary verb actually can stand on its own and work as a helping verb? And it's important to have the main verb. Okay, helping verb is only helping out. Okay, let us proceed with the next one. Okay, next one, the purpose of the verb. So what is the purpose of the verb? It tells situation. So just now we said that it tells the action, and then we have the auxiliary verbs along the way, and then we have this one which it tells situations. Okay, so what are the situations? So situations consist of your feelings, your thoughts, your senses, or the possession, and there are many more. Okay, as you can see on the screen, here are some examples of it. So we have feelings: like, dislikes, loved, hate, prefer, want, need, care. And for your thought, pemikiran kamu, so we have know, think, understand, believed, guess, mean, suppose, doubt. And then for senses, we have feel, hear, see, smell, sound, taste, touch, look. And for the possession, you have belong, own, have, and there are many others like cost, measure, wake, owe, seem, be, appear, and consist. Okay, these verbs are called stative verbs. Most of them cannot be shown. Like for action verb, we can show it, like it is very physical. But for this one, you cannot show it. Okay, you can only describe it. Okay, for example, you look over here, we have care. How do you show someone that you care about them? You cannot show it actually. So care is something that is, it is not an action, it's just a situation that you care about someone. Okay, let us try something like believed. Okay, believe. How do you show me that you believe me? And how do I show you that I believe you? Something like that. I can't really show it. It's a state of mind that you believe someone. But you can show it through actions. The action should be something like, I tell you, maybe I tell you that I believe you. Okay? Something like that. Okay. How do we use stative verbs? Okay, I'm going to show you how we can use the stative verbs in sentence. Okay. Stative verb that we are going to use over here is loved, understand, own, cost, and smell. So we have 5 examples over here. Okay, they're all showing ideas. Okay, ideas that Uncle Siva loves old cars. Okay, the ideas that the best friends understand each other. The idea that he owns a big mansion. And then number 4, the idea that a watermelon costs you RM5. And number 5, my dinner smells good. So all that's are ideas. You cannot show it through physical actions. Okay. So there's one thing about stative verbs that you need to know, that you cannot use ing. Mostly you cannot use ing. So look at the examples given over here. Number 1, Uncle Siva is loving antique car. So is loving antique car is wrong. Okay, it is incorrect. Let's try number 2. I am loving it. Those who is a McDonald's lover, you know this one. I am loving it. So I am loving it. This phrase is actually incorrect. You cannot use it. Okay, number 3, the best friends are understanding each other. So are understanding of each other. So still, it is incorrect. And number 4, he is owning a big mansion. Okay, owning a big mansion, that is incorrect, using ing. Okay. Okay. Let us proceed with number 3. So, number 3. So, what is the purpose of the verb? It helps in telling times. Okay, I'm pretty sure you have heard of tenses. Okay, the tenses is the time in the sentence. This is the most important part of learning the verbs. Okay, you now look at the screen. There are 3 main tenses for you to see. There are present tense. Okay, present tense, past tense, and future tense. Okay. And can you see the arrow on the top? This arrow shows the flow of times. Okay. Let us check the table. We shall start with the first one, which is present tense. Okay. We are going to start at the present tense. Okay. Let us look at the examples. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 sentences as example for you. And present tense is actually it's about facts, the things happening today, and also the actions that are on repeats. Never mind, we are going to look at the sentence. Okay, the sentences. Number 1, Amir is a Form 3 student. Okay, Amir is a Form 3 student. Okay, number 2, the girl smiles at me. Okay, the girl smiles at me. And then number 3, a cat is running around. A cat is running around. So it's running around, showing the present tense. I am interested in English. I am interested in English. So this one showing the present tense. Okay, as you can see here, actually, you can identify it through these few words too. For example, like we have everyday, okay, everyday separated, okay, always, often, never, on Mondays, okay. You can see here, on Mondays means that every Mondays, once a week, so every week, one time every week, usually, rarely, every now and then, twice a month. So all this showing on repeat, and it also shows something that always happens. Okay, so let us look at the next one, which is past tense. So past tense is all about the things that happening in the past. Okay, so to help you out, there are words that tells whether the sentence is in the past tense, such as we use yesterday, we use last year, we use last night, or we can also use in 1991. So you know that it is backdated. Okay, so for example here, let us look at the first sentence. Amir was a Form 2 student. Before we use Amir is, now we use Amir was. The girl smiled. Okay, we use the girl smiles. Okay, but when it is in the past, we use the girl smiled. Okay, and then we have a cat was running around. So before we use a cat is running around, now we change it into a cat was running around. Okay, next one, I was interested in English. I am interested in English, but in the past it become I was interested in English. Okay, now the same goes with future tense. Okay, future tense, it is about the action that will happen in the future. So we need to make use of the word will and the word shall. okay, which signifies something is going to happen. Just to remind you, after will and shall, the verb should be in its base form. Okay, we are going to look here. Okay, for example, Amir will be. Before that, Amir is. Okay, in present tense we use is, and in future we use will be. Okay, look here. The girl smiles at me for present tense, but when we use will in future tense, the girl will smile. No s. Okay, make sure no s behind it. Okay, it should be something like will cry, shall talk, will read, shall stay, without s. Because when you use will cries, shall talks, will reads, shall stays, that are all wrong. Okay. So let us see. This is the part where you need to pay attention most, because this is going to clear all your confusion. Okay, we are going to look at the present tense first. Is. In present tense we use is, but when in the past tense we use was. In the present tense we use is. In the future tense we will use will be. So be here is. We come back to the base form. Okay, is, the base form is verb to be, remember? So is, was, and be. So will be. Okay, let's look at the next one. The girl smiles at me. So smiles. Okay, smiles become smiled in past tense. S-M-I-L-E-D. We add on ed. Okay, we remove s and we add on ed. Okay, smiles in present tense will become will smile in future. Okay, will smile in the future. So let us look at this one. A cat is running around. Remember that I told you guys just now, we have the helping verb and we have the main verb. So only the helping verb will change. Okay, never mind, look here. A cat is running around. Is running. When it comes to past tense, it becomes was running. Okay, clear? Simple, right? Okay, now let us look at this one. Is running. When it goes to future tense, it will become will be running. Is become be. Okay, and then you just add on will. Okay, will be running. Okay, let us look at this one. I am interested. Again, remember, you just need to change the helping verb, which is am. So am, we are going to go to past tense and it changed into was. Okay, change it to was, interested. Am interested become was interested. Interested wouldn't be changed. The same goes with running. So we don't change the word running. We only change the helping verbs. Okay, so was interested, I am interested, and in the future it will become shall be interested. Super easy, right? Okay, so let us try test our understanding. So let's look here. Okay, clears and clear, which is the present tense, clears and clear. So what is the answer for clears and clear for past tense? Should it be clear or should it be cleared? Okay, so the answer is cleared. Okay, the answer is cleared. Okay, let us look at the future tense for clears and clear. Should it be will clears with S or should it be will clear without S? Okay, let us check the answer. Will clear without S. So you know this well, right? So this is the rules that I already explained to you just now. Let us look at does and do. So does is, okay, clear just now is the action verbs. Okay, and does and do is the auxiliary verb. I'm pretty sure you guys understand it now. Okay, let us look at the past tense for does and do. So is it did or is it doed? So the answer should be did. Okay, doed is not even a word. Okay, they don't exist. The answer is did. Okay, look at the future tense. Okay, the future tense for does and do. Is it shall do or shall does? Okay, the answer is shall do. Remember, when we use the word will and shall, you need to use the base word or the root word. Okay, not does but do. Okay. Okay, that two words is done, okay? That two words are done. We are going to focus on these three words. Something special about these three words along the way, you are going to know it. Okay, let us check. Put and put in the present tense. So the past tense should be, is it putted or is it put? Okay, so the answer is actually put. Okay, put. Put because this word is special. This word and a few other words like cut, cost and hit, they are not going to change in the past tense. They will remain the same. They will remain the same. So let us look at the future tense for puts and put. Should it be will put or should it be shall put? The answer should be the both. Okay, the both of them are correct. Will put and shall put. Remember, when you use the future tense, you need to use will and you need to use shall. Okay, you need to have these two words. So either one is correct. So will put is correct, shall put is also correct. Okay, let us look at this sentence. Cost or cost. The present tense, cost or cost. So what is the future tense? What is the past tense? Sorry. What is the past tense for cost and cost? Is it costed or is it cost? Remember, I give you the clue earlier. Puts, cost and hits are in the same group. So the answer should be cost. Okay. So let us look at the future tense for cost or cost. Is it will cost with S or shall cost? So which one is the answer? Let us check the answer. So the answer should be shall cost. Okay, will cost is wrong because of the S at the back of the word cost. Okay, let us try the last one. Hits or hit. Hits or hits. So what is the past tense of hits or hit? Is it hit or hitted? So which one is the answer? So let us check the answer. The answer is hit. Okay, not hitted. Hitted is not even a word. They don't exist again. Okay, let us check the future tense. Okay, for hits or hit. Is it shall hit or will hit? This is simple. You guys are going to be able to answer this well. Okay, the answer is the both of them are correct. So shall hit and will hit. Okay, good job. So we are going to upgrade another level. It's going to be a bit difficult. Not that difficult. Let us test our understanding. Okay. So we have the future tense given to you, and then we have this one, the past tense given to you. What you need to do is you need to look for the present tense and also the past tense. Let us try the first one. Okay, the future tense given to you is will train. Okay, so what is the present tense for will train? Remember, you need to look at the main verb. So train. So present tense should be, is it trains with S or train without S? Well, the answer is both of them. They are correct. Okay, both answers are correct. Let's try past tense. What about the past tense? Is it train with ed or training with ing? Let us check the answer. So the answer is train with ed. This one is simple, right? Okay, let us go to the next one. Shall provide. Okay, shall provide. Remember the base word or the root word. Okay, provide. So is it provides with es or providing with ing? Remember the present tense. It's either you put s or you remove s. So what is the answer? So only provides. Providing is not in present tense over there. Okay. Let us look at the past tense. The past tense for shall provide. Is it provide only or is it provided with ed? Okay. So which one is the answer? Let us check the answer. So the answer is provided. Okay. Okay, last one for future tense. Will know. Okay, will know. Let us check for present tense, whether it is knows or know. So which one is the answer? Okay, let's check. Yes, the both of them are correct. Exactly like train just now. So nose, we use nose and also no. Okay, both of them are correct. What about past tense? Should it be something that add with ed, or we need to change it altogether? Change the vowel inside there. So which one? Is it note or is it new? Can we check the answer? Okay, the answer is new. So this is the irregular verb. We are not going to focus on this, but along the way you'll know things, okay? Maybe next time if I have the chance, I can touch on this one. Okay, let us look at this part. Was swimming, okay? Was swimming, look and had paid. Let us start with was swimming first. Okay, the past tense given to you is was swimming. So the present tense is either swims or is swimming. So which one is the answer? Remember what I told you about two words, okay? Was swimming. So was is the auxiliary verb or the helping verbs here, and swimming is the main one. So you don't change the main one, you only need to change the helping verbs. So let us see over here. Swims. Okay, does it have the helping verb over here? No. What about this one? Is swimming. So you need not change it. You need to use the same words over here. You just need to change between past tense and present tense. So which one is the answer? So the answer is swimming. Yes, easy. Okay, let us try this one. For future tense, which one is the correct answer? Will swim or will be swimming? Okay, will swim or will be swimming? Check here. Was swimming. So was need to be there. If was if we take it into the future tense, was will be Okay, let's check whether it's correct or not. Will be swimming. Yes, correct. So it is will be swimming. Okay, you guys are getting better at this. Okay, so let us look at the next one. Look. Okay, we have look. So present tense and okay, the present tense. Is it look or is it looks or is it both? Okay. Yes, it is both. Okay. Let's look at this one. Shall look or shall look? Shall looks with S or shall look? I think you guys are getting better at this. So along the way when you answer this, you are going to understand better of verbs. Okay. The answer is shall look. Yes, after the word shall or after the word will, you are going to use the root word without S. Okay. Last one, had paid. Okay, had paid. The same with was swimming. You need to look. There are two words. Okay, only pay attention to the helping verbs. Okay, the helping verb is had. So had in the present tense should be? Yes, both. Have paid and has paid. Correct? Okay, what about this one, the future tense? Will it be will have paid or will have paid? Okay, remember you don't change the main verb paid, but you need to change the helping verb had. So the answer should be will have paid. Okay, good job. So let us wrap up everything. Okay, so we have learned about auxiliary verb, action verb, stative verb, present tense, past tense, and also future tense. So for the auxiliary verb, okay, I had listed down everything over here. So we have is, are, am, was, and were, does, do, and did, has, have, and had, can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, will, and would. Okay, that are all auxiliary verb. And remember, auxiliary verb can stand on its own and it can also become a helping verbs. Okay, let us look at the action verb. Action verb here, for example, we have cry, cycle, sleep, buy, rinse, eat, grab, sit, pay, and dodge. Okay, stative verbs. Okay, stative verb we have the feelings. Oh, remember action verb just now. Remember something that can that you can act out. Boleh lakonkan semula. So all that is the action verbs. But for the stative verb is something that is abstract. Okay. For example, your feelings, your thought. Okay. The senses you touch. How do you feel it? Okay. And your possessions. Okay. Like love. Okay. Like, dislike. How you feel, think. You understand or own. So all these are stative verbs, okay? And then we have the present tense, okay? So the present tense, we have the singular and plural verbs, okay? Remember that singular verbs are those with s, and the plural verbs are those without s, okay? It goes the other way around, terbalik dengan subject. Kalau singular subject tu dia tak ada s, dan plural verb ada s. Plural subject ada s. Sorry. Okay. Tapi untuk singular and plural verbs, it goes the other way around. So eats. Okay. Look here, the example that given. We have eats. Okay. We have eat. So this one is the singular verb, and this one is the plural verb. And then we have sleeps. Okay. Sleep. Pays. Pay. Sells. Sell. And then two words used. Okay. We use is eating. Okay. Is eating or eating, okay? Is paying or paying, is selling or selling, okay? So you can see here that when it is singular, you are going to use is, and if it is plural, you are going to use are. It is actually super simple, but you get clustered by it, okay? And then let us look at past tense. Okay, for past tense, we have ate, slept, paid, sold, was eating, were eating, was selling, were selling. I simply put it this way so that you can see eats, eat. This one is present tense, okay? And then past tense, ate, okay? And then you can say future tense, will eat, okay? So here, sleeps and sleep become slept. Pays and pay become paid. Okay, sells and sell become sold. Is eating or eating become was eating. You only need to change the auxiliary verb. Was, is become was. Okay, are eating become were eating. Okay, was selling become were selling. Okay, so let us look at the future tense. Will eat. Okay, and then we have shall sleep. Will pay, shall sell, will be eating, will be selling. Okay, again, eats, eat, become will eat. Sleeps, sleep, become shall sleep. Okay, pays, pay, become will pay. Sells, sell, become shall sell. Is eating or are eating, it become will be eating. Okay. And then is selling or are selling become will be selling. Okay. So we have learned all this, and I hope with my sharing, you guys can now understand the types of verbs, its functions, its usage to show tenses, the flow of times. And I bet you will be able to identify them all by now. So you know which one is auxiliary verb, which one is the action verb, and then which one is the stative verb, present tense, the past tense, the future tense, how to make use of the present tense verb, how to make use of the past tense, and how to make use of the future tense. Okay, and this will definitely will improve your English. Okay, that's all from me. Till we meet again, I'm Teacher Fatin. Thank you.
Daripada Anas bin Malik radhiyallahu anhu berkata, Nabi SAW pernah berdoa, Allahumma inni a'udzubika minal barasi wal jununi wal juzami wa min sayil asqam. Ya Allah, aku
Okey.
My small grandmother is tall there.
Dia kalau kita tu dia start dari mula kan. Kau buat full view lah. Scene. Okey.
Saya berhenti 45 minit, okey. Jangan duk zoom muka lah. Oh my god. 48.
Jumpa muka dah, saya tahu dah.
Tunjuk slide. Dia nak kena buat macam mana ni?
Mikrofon.
Mikrofon, okey.
Kapit.
Yang mana-mana pun tak apa ke?
Yang kapit di mulut dah.
Okey.